All right, hey guys. Today I just wanted to talk you through the syllabus a little bit and just know what to expect this year in math. After this, I'm going to have a place where you're supposed to click saying that you have read through this. However, I thought it might be a little easier if I talked you through it. All right, so I put another video kind of explaining about me. So start off with this. So we're following the South Carolina state standards. This is a public school, it's public classical online school, but we still have to have SC ready testing at the end of the year. So we have to come in person for that. And I'm going to be preparing you to be ready with my expectations, my feedback, my grading for success on the SC ready and in your future math classes. So I'm going to be having the expectation that it's not just about getting an answer, it's how we do it as we go along the way. um, I have linked what the standards and the breakdown of them are. You can look at those at any time. There's a link on your Canvas homepage. And I'm going to be requiring you to do things at the level that the standards ask for, meaning sometimes it asks you just to do a problem, but a lot of times it asks for application. So another thing that's going to be really big to me is that you have to turn in work on a piece of paper. So you have to take a picture of your work and you have to submit that. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to think that you just Googled your answer or something. You've got to show me that you followed the process and did the work. Otherwise, I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to send it back and say you didn't complete the assignment. If you don't show work in math, unless it's something I say you don't have to show work, you should assume I have to show work and submit work. This is math class. I'm not accepting the assignment otherwise. You haven't done the assignment if you haven't done the required work. So there's a sense in which within the classical school model, there are still some basic skills with division and fractions and decimals we're trying to master. But a lot of what we're doing is learning how to apply to new situations. That's really what we're after this year. All right. Now, our class, this is my first year really doing virtual education. Whatever COVID was for you, that's not what we're doing here. We're actually doing an online school and we're going to do it well. All right. So I want to make sure this is the best sixth grade math class you possibly could have had. All right. So here's the different ways that we're going to be connected. One is live lessons from 10 to 10:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays. You got to be at those. All right. For if something came up and you were too sick or whatever, you can go back and watch the Zoom link. I'm going to have those posted on our Canvas homepage. Here's the link right here. It's linked on the syllabus thing. And it'll be some other places as well. You need to be logged in. You need to be there. Okay. And how we're counted present for the week is by whether or not you were there. And then if you weren't able to be there, if you've already watched the Zoom lesson by Sunday night, you're still present. All right. The other thing we got this year is target time. So basically in the afternoons, I think it's 12 to 12:45 is math targeted time. And the idea is that we're going to work on skills we need to work on. So for some of you, that'll be every day you need to be there. Okay, we'll log back into our Zoom link. We have some other folks that are helping us out and math helper wise, and we'll introduce you to them as well. And so we might split off into some different groups. But I want you to make your plans, especially for math, that you're available during those times, if at all possible. So just understand that's a major thing. Now, maybe you're doing great in math and there's nothing, and I don't ask for you on a particular day or whatever. Just make sure that you're aware that that is definitely a possibility. And for a lot of people, that will be a lot of the time. We're providing a lot of support, make sure people can get what they need. For people who are doing really well, there will be some extension times that I've listed here you can look at. And then also you can schedule a one-on-one meeting as well. And those appointment times, I've got a link on the where it says schedule one-on-one meeting on Canvas, where you can schedule, and it's pretty simple, like setting up a calendar, like you're setting up a doctor appointment or something. It's pretty straightforward on there. All right. So just schedule those times. Let's get together. Let's meet. Get you what you need help with. Okay. So communication with me is key. You can email me. You can send me a Canvas message. You can schedule an appointment. All right. I'm going to try to be really good with communicating. Here's the link to our grading and work policy. All right, I will update my grades as quickly as I can. All right, and then definitely look at the feedback because that will help you learn from your mistakes. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to post videos of me going over our practice problems, even on days we're not having live meetings, so you can do the work and then check yourself. It's not going to do any good just to watch the video and copy it down. If like that's not it. Okay, that's not how you do it. But you're going to have work ethic. You're going to have integrity to really learn what you need to learn this year. All right, and so I'm going to provide the structures you need, but you've got to do the right thing and do your best. Need to make sure your camera is on in live lessons and working as I'm working. I'm going to ask that you turn in a picture of your page of notes that you were taking while we're working, right? Any definitions I said or any example problems we were doing that you show that you've done those. All right, that's how I know you're participating. So Canvas assignments. So the whole week's module will be due by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. And then they're basically at the beginning of every week, I'll send out a weekly checklist and an announcement saying what we're doing this week. I would recommend either printing it off or having a planner where you mark out, things when you've done them. So just kind of keep track of it. Don't wait till the last minute to get your work done. The official grades are in Power School. I'm gonna try to make sure that the Canvas one is supposed to match the Power School one. I'll try to make sure that I keep those where it's not confusing to you at all. So yeah. And then check your Canvas inbox. That's more than likely where we'll message with students. All right, I'm going to have a frequently asked question, or what do I do in this case, kind of sheet. I don't have anything on it yet because I'm still figuring out what you're going to need to know. So when I get some questions, I'm going to put those on here. You can look back at those anytime during the year. All right, I'm asking for the parents to email me saying that they've read this syllabus. For students, you basically have talked through it with me now. You can read it in more detail if you want, but then you can just check off saying that you have read and understand this syllabus. So looking forward to a great year.